That's right. They got this is the first meeting between these two players, but Jiang, Fang and Wei Yazin. So we are underway. I did notice, Aaron, that Wei Yazin has a very serious face on.
We're becoming more famous.
They are. They're rapidly rising now.
Isn't, but that's not their plan as much as the other pair.
Well, one way who, as you said, they are organic, they're natural, they kind of know exactly where they're supposed to be. A little bit more reactive there, you saw on that point. Chen Fang Wei having to cover a lot of the court.
Badminton is the fastest racket sport. And where she is relative to Jiang when they are front and back is most of the time. So where she stands relative to him, signal.
Well, they've started well here.
Where it becomes messy and it goes into the unknown zone for both pairs.
Yeah. Flat defense. Well, Jiang setting up the point. Goes in what? Finally getting a good handle on that backcourt attack.
By side.
Oh, that was a nice opportunity. That's an interesting position. Now settling back into what they do best, Jiang and Wei. Good level of control so far. Wei Yazin. Oh, that's a late take. I really thought. So Wei Yazin at the back, slowly edging forward. Now they're back in their ideal situation. Oh, what a pickup by Jiang. And he's back in position too. That's a nice combination.
Looking out for it hasn't happened yet, which is Guo should have some inside knowledge of how Wei Yazin plays. They have won a big tournament.
Oh, great touch from Wei Yazin. They're trying to push forward, Chen and Guo.
They're certainly accelerating the pace of this particular rally.
Yeah, shuttle just keeps coming back. Well, he's missed that one, but that shot by Wei Yazin anyway, so...
I'd say perhaps because also the lift is buying time to think type shot.
As to what they want to do, and it is a very... galvanized almost.
Yeah,
it's the big one.
It's a grand slam.
Great anticipation there from Wei Yazin, knew where she needed to be. Now that's better. A little bit faster. Jiang and Wei certainly hit the ground running. Chen and Guo a little bit slower.
Still slightly thinking through whether they would move yet. Whereas
So they are 2 points away. Great pick up by Jiang, and again. Oh, wow. That's a nice return from Zhen. So, one hand on the trophy, you could say. Certainly going to be playing a little bit calmer now that they have that in the bag. 21-12 in just 13 minutes.
I was thinking about a particular quality that Chinese pairs have, taking nothing away that they're playing compatriots, which is Chinese pairs have come back from being very far down before. One of the most
Immediately a big comeback. And they did it.
And they did it. And they did it again in 2004.
Standing between them. So Guo and Chen so far have had a bright start to the second game. But just that great rotation. And the mistakes, definitely game for them, of course.
Half and half. They would be used to the speed of the individual shot. But we talked about how Wei and Jiang are more organic as a pair. So there's a compounding effect as far as the speed of the shuttle because one comes after the other.
He's done it again. She has to certainly get a bit more stuck in. Double fault there. Well, that came back.
Defense. He was about 2/3 court.
The disguise drop from the back. Seen by Jiang away. Oh, that was very. Again.
I love to watch Wang Dongping do those shots.
Actually, that's exactly what I said on comm. She did it so. She did 3 trick shots basically in a row, and I said she should. I think there was one left side behind the back, one right side behind the back, the third one was a tweener right between the legs. Oh well, that was just great placement. That's amazing defense from Wei Zhen.
So far, the best rally.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I think this is rally of the match so far.
And Chen happy to stay at the back.
It might very well be part of their strategy moving forward as they do mature as a group, as a Guo and Chen. They would have loved to have had a bit of a buffer at the interval, work on that, but now they're chasing. So job one once again is going to be.
You're meant to rotate, but
yeah,
if you can, and keep, I should say.
But as we've seen. Awkward take for Chen. Worked out so far. That's exactly what Chen Fanghui's been doing.
It's not a weak lull stage, I should say.
No, of course not. It's just relatively weak.
Relative lull stage.
Oh, that was wonderfully weak. That was. Goes in what? Replies.
Quote, reverse mixed doubles pairs. In fact, there's a world champion who's a reverse mixed doubles pairing.
They're certainly doing a little bit.
Maybe the plan is working or not working half of the time, but I think they want to.
Certainly they would like to have their run of the points. That's good from Guo.
For the lead for the first time in the
Yeah.
Chen and Guo.
And if they win this point, that's going to be great for them. And they have. Are we going to get a third? That's a very costly one. And that. Much better ends at the interval. But right now, Jiang and Wei starting on the side. That won them that first game. And it's Jiang again.
Seem to have refound their regular tempo.
Oh, that's quick thinking by Wei as in change direction.
It kept him a bit honest. He had to lift.
Oh, Jiang very big in the attacking pattern. Oh, the umpire. There's a little bit of. That's great from Jiang. Careful play, and that's wonderful.
5.
It's very big. No coaches on hand, of course, being by example as well. Oh, that was a very late take for her. That was well placed. Tiny spaces between Jiang and Wei. And if you remember that first game, they were finding it hard just to get in. Like she has more of a say, but I think because they're such a new pair, it's equal. I think they're probably both learning from each other.
Well, I want to
Oh,
change
that's
my
great.
mind now after you said it's
Yeah.
a different kind of collaboration.
Yeah, I mean, we saw it against Tang and Si in the semis as well, where at times they looked like they were chasing, at times they looked like they were very reactive, but they still came through. Rattle Chen Fanghui, she's looking a little bit more for Jiang and Wei. Could see them.
It's been an interesting match. It's two different styles of play, two different strategies.
I just find Guo and Chen a little bit more reactive, and Jiang and Wei have been executing their strategy a bit more. It's a wonderful rally.
And one thing we haven't given credit for both pairs, probably because they're compatriots, is
Oh, that was...
because you have to keep remembering who's got
Yeah,
the bigger smash.
yeah. I mean, it's going to dictate where you place it on court. That's well left. Yes. If they're going to do it, it's now. Yeah.
Jiang Jun moment.
That was wonderfully played by Zhang. Forcing the... Again, very reactive from Guo.
But for them on the court, they keep rotating. They have to, you know, take their eye off just for a moment,
Yeah.
or use peripheral vision to see whether the opponent is side by side.
They're a little bit bunched up there on the right side, but again, it's worked.
And reverse mixed doubles happening.
And it worked. Now they're flat. getting into no mistakes allowed territory now. Again, bunched up on the right. Settled themselves. They'll really keep formation, keep the focus. And that. Man, they've done it.